But when I heard about Faithworks, I had been on disability for more than 10 years. I stopped my last job and went on disability after I found out that my son had mild autism. And I also slowly recognized that I had it as well. But this time I felt like I couldn't do anything, and my world just slowly deteriorated and collapsed in on itself. And also my health and my marriage just also seemed to collapse at the same time. Everything came in until I seldom left my room anymore, and I lost all hope. And it got to the point that all I felt was I was just marking time until the time came that I died. My sister became concerned about me, as did other members of my family, and she told me about a place called Faithworks of Abilene. She said it could really help me. Unfortunately, at this time, I was in Southern California, and she was a missionary in Brazil, so doing something like that seemed a little bit, impractical at the time. So I said, well, I'll try and find my own job here, and I'll remember that later if it comes up, and spent about 2 months really looking for a job and got absolutely no results. And that sent me into a really deep depression. My sister called up again, being very concerned, and said, what would it take to get you to Faithworks of Abilene? And I said, well, I'd need some place to stay. I'd need a way to get there, and I need enough money not to starve. She says, I'll call you when I've got an answer for those things. A little while later, I was at the bus station with a ticket to Abilene in my hands and everything that I would own for the next while in 2 totes. I still didn't know where I was going to stay or how I would eat or anything like that, but I finally decided I had to give in to God and let Him make a decision. I then arrived at Abilene and was immediately surrounded by very helpful people. I went within a week from standing at a bus station wondering what to do to having a fully furnished apartment and some place to go. So many of these things were given to me by people who I had never even heard of the week before. Once Faithworks started, a lot of things changed for me. For the first time in over a decade, I was on a schedule and I was meeting with people regularly and doing things. I found the program to be very thorough and addressing all needs of my life. Not just about job skills, but about rekindling my spirituality and my being with people once again and giving direction to my life. No program I'd ever looked at or even heard about had anywhere near this level of depth and strength. It was a real approach that could help people turn their lives around like it helped mine. After a little while in the program, I began to experience something that had been absent in my life for a long time, and that was hope. I could for the first time see how life could be made better through my work and determination, and things no longer seemed like they were futile. I got an internship at Not Without Us of Abilene, which was a disability advocacy group. And helping people with problems became very important to me. I had always liked to help people out, but it became even more important as I acknowledged my own disabilities and saw that I could get past them, that they didn't have to cripple me anymore, even if people knew about them. My life has improved to the point that I have plans for the future that seem within reach. I'm once again active in the church, and I have friends that I meet with and talk to on a regular basis. I know the kinds of jobs I can do, and have a little bit of confidence that I can get one. I still have bad days, and I still have many hardships, but they no longer seem like the end of the world. I have a future worked out that I can believe in.